success in life. Each night I always pray that His plans for me today and in the future be done in accordance to His will. I always trust whatever He have already planned for my life, be it good or bad, because I know that for the good things happened, I deserved it. For the bad, it's not a challenge, rather, God knows that I can survive from it. As a student, I have a goal on having and giving my family a better life in the future. Not just to have a decent job, but to own a business. And in order for me to achieve these goals, I study very well and I give my best in doing my homeworks and outputs to have high grades. I excelled in class. I participated in school activity when I have the chance to showcase my ability and talent. And in fact, I'm a consistent Dean's Lister since first year. Joy and humor, or we call resiliency, which means to have a positive outlook in life. So when I was in my 8th grade, my brother died. It really created a big impact to me, especially to my mom. So we're not that close, but we made a promise to each other that we will study hard and strive in life, so we will get rich in the future and give what our parents would desire. So when he died, a part of me died as well. The promises we had together, but then I realized that I still can make our promises do come true. So I studied well, not just for me or for my parents, but also to fulfill the promises we had when he was still alive. So despite what I've been through before, I still have to smile and view things positively and go with the flow of life. So I'm really guilty that I have this colonial mentality. I prefer buying things internationally made because I believe that they make products of excellent quality. So I also prefer to follow foreign when it comes to fashion. And I sometimes compared Philippines and Filipinos to other foreign people in its country. So I sometimes thought of ideas like, what if I wasn't born Filipino? Maybe I was like this and I was like that. I believe that I am lack of self-discipline. I don't have time management because I always do unimportant things and do important things a day prior to the submission date or when I feel like doing it. So I use most of my time scrolling through my phone or playing online games. Aside from that, I also have attitude towards time, or the Filipino time. So like I arrive late to the meetings, sometimes to my classes when there was face-to-face gatherings, events, meetups, and a lot more. Lack of self-analysis and self-reflection means that taking the time to think about, meditate on, evaluate, and give serious thought to your behaviors, thoughts, attitudes, motivations, and desires. So there are instances that I don't take things seriously. Like I only base things on what I want at the moment. Like for example, I want a portable sewing machine since I saw some videos that they earn money from it by sewing clothes and selling it online or making their clothes from ukay they bought. So without further analysis, with the urgency in me to have a portable sewing machine and I purchased the portable right away. So what I have in mind in that moment was to make a lot of DIY clothes and sell it maybe. So I'm really overwhelmed with my thoughts without thinking thoroughly if I still want it in the future or will it still be useful in the future. So but after I received it and like days of using it, I easily lose interest and sell the portable machine. Ethics is a moral philosophy which is related to the values and virtues. So therefore, one's actions and experiences in everyday life are the subjects of ethics. So individuals have the capacity to think about their choices. The ethics education is very important to be taught in school so that students will be guided with their decisions and actions are good, evil, right, wrong, virtue, vice, justice, and injustice, and whether their decisions and actions are acceptable in the society or not. So ethics that students have learned in school will be useful and can be applied for the survival in the working environment. So it is very important that we have a reflection, analysis, and awareness towards our behavior. So it is knowing that before one can do the right thing, one has to figure out what the right thing is.